interested in Nashville's OG walkable community with a head-spinning amount of dining and shopping options, come with us while we explore the 12 South community. All right, so we're at one of the most expensive homes in all of 12 South, and it's one of the houses that demonstrates how unique 12 South is. From the front of it, you would not expect that this is one of the most expensive houses in the 12 South neighborhood. It's a 4-bed, 4-bath, about 4,000 square feet, listed at $2.75 million and currently under contract after just 2 days. But when you look at this 100-year-old home, actually a 103-year-old home, and how well they've done the renovations over the years, this place is incredible, and it starts to make a little bit more sense why it's priced the way it is. All right, so now we're at the least expensive home in 12 South. And by 12 South, I'm being a little bit generous, and it really highlights the hyper-local aspect of real estate. To me, we are so close. We're not necessarily walkable to what's in 12 South, but we are so close, and yet there's a huge difference. This is a 2.5, about 1,400 square feet, but listed at $570,000. Just a few blocks over, sort of in central 12 South, you know, this might be well over $1 million. So this is showing you the least expensive option in 12 South to give you a sense of what you can get in the 12 South community. So we're driving by a house right now. It's an HPR. It's attached. Usually these homes are attached like by a wall. This is the most unique HPR, and it happens to be in 12 South. Look at that. What? How cool is that? All right, so we've looked at the most expensive and the least expensive. The median price home for the 12 South community is $1.25 million. So I want to show you, if you're going to spend that money in the 12 South community, what's a newer version, and that's behind me, versus an older version, which we'll get to next. This is about a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,400 square foot home. It is under contract and listed at 1.25 median. Again, about the median sales price for the 12 South community. So this is the older version of what your money would buy in the 12 South community at the median price of about $1.2 million. It's an older home. It's about 100 years old. It has a really nice wide lot, and directly across the street is really nice. It has Sevier Park. All right, so we're actually standing in front of a home owned by a client of mine that helped them buy this house in 2011. And if you think back about what was going on then, 2010, 2011, the market was just starting to recover here in Nashville, probably all over the country actually. 12 South is much different now than it was, but the point is that time has a way of making our real estate decisions make us look smart. Real estate, I think, is a long-term investment as well as something you use. But a lot of what you see going on in the market right now, and this is very similar, is that you have properties that people buy, then the pandemic happens, you lock in at an ultra low rate, and now it just makes sense to keep it as a rental investment. So that's one reason also why we're just in Nashville not seeing a whole lot of inventory come on the market, is because you have the situation where people are becoming landlords sort of by accident.
Hey, Alex. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can I ask you a few questions about 12 South? Talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
So how long has it been since you bought this place? I feel like it's been close to 10 years.
Well, it's longer than that. We bought it the summer of 2011.
Okay, so we're driving through 12 South. The vibe is through the roof. Everything is upscale. Tourists everywhere. It's just an incredible neighborhood. And I want to hear from you. You know, you just mentioned it was 2011. The market's sort of recovering. If I remember correctly, you were a little bit hesitant to pull the trigger on something. Can you tell me, would you do things differently if you could back then, and what it's like now?
You know, obviously, Monday morning quarterback is great because you got the hindsight of knowing what has transpired. Of course, you know, we looked at a lot of different areas, and you know, we raised the budget up because it was really, we paid $370 for that house there at 12 South, and the appreciation over that 12-year period has just been amazing. And I thank you for for telling me about the different neighborhoods, because we wanted to be in a neighborhood that was close to Belmont. You know, and granted, we spent more money than we really had wanted to spend, but in hindsight, it was a great decision because the value of the property is just gone through the roof.
Yeah.
So it was a great experience, great buying experience, and it was really a good time, really,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm standing in front of the 12 South collection. It's a new mixed-use development here in 12 South, several boutique shops. It's a new development, so they're still filling out some of the spaces. Also, if you're into shopping and dining, 12 South is where you want to be. There's enough restaurants and shopping here to make your head spin. And if you're into that, you really want to stick around. I'm going to tell you about 2 upcoming projects that are new to the 12 South community that you definitely want to hear about. All right, so here is one of the projects that is really exciting for the 12 South community. Coming in 2024, they're obviously underway. There's going to be 99 condos for sale here with mixed use below, so retail shops. Again, we said that shopping is a major theme in 12 South and continues to be. So again, if you are into shopping, you definitely want to keep an eye out on this project, and we've got one more. All right, so the last project I want to tell you about is one of the most exciting projects coming to the 12 South community. That is Ashwood. It's considered to be the gateway to 12 South on the north end of the community here. It is going to have several restaurants and a lot of retail because it's a mixed-use development, no residential. And what I love about this place is that if you just look at the photo of the rendering, the architecture of it is just gorgeous, which makes me all the more excited for the community here to get a place like this. I think it's going to be awesome and just adds to the number of sort of high-end shopping and dining options here in the 12 South community. So be on the lookout for more information for Ashwood coming soon. So one of the things that really stands out about the 12 South community compared to most other areas in Nashville is its walkability. If you live anywhere in 12 South, you are walkable to an absolute countless number of restaurants and shopping options. All right, so we've done community highlights on East Nashville and Sevier Park and the Nations, areas where I feel like similar to 12 South, creativity and art and entrepreneurialism can thrive. And so we saw Courtney over here. This is her family's business.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on here and what you love about being in the 12 South community.
Okay, so first off, this business was started by my parents in 2009. We work strictly with guitar strings, and everything is made out of guitar strings.
Wow.
From the inside of your design or the outside of your design. So it is a full-fledged family business, and we're very proud of what we do, but also very proud to be here in 12 South because they've been very warm and welcoming, and it seems like this is the kind of freak vibe and mentality that you would get in some other places, but that are dying out in other areas of Nashville.
I love this ring. This looks like something that Johnny Cash might have worn.
Yeah, I love that you said that. That would have been really awesome if he would have worn it.
Yeah. So you're obviously here in 12 South. If somebody wanted to find you, where else could they find you?
You can go online to Rethrive Designs.
Rethrive Designs.
Yeah,
Okay.
RETHRIVE and then designs.com all together.
Well, thank you, Courtney,
Thank
for
you,
telling us about what you do and letting us stop by.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
So the theme for 12 South is restaurants and shopping. You're going to hear that throughout the video. I feel like one of the first sort of a little bit more upscale, sort of hip restaurants that sort of anchored the restaurant scene in 12 South is right behind me. That's Burger Up. It's one of the best burgers I ever had years ago when they first opened. We want to show you around, so let's check it out. And then we're going to help you understand what is going on with the restaurant and shopping scene here in 12 South. All right, so we're here at Draper James with Robin, and this is just a really cool place in 12 South. We wanted to get your sense of like, you're in the neighborhood every day. Who comes in here? What's it like being in the neighborhood?
This is a really fun area to live in or work in. I grew up in Nashville, and it's fun because the people who are here are generally visiting the area, and they're all in a good mood, and so it's a very happy place to be. So I feel like a lot of people are just happy to be here, and it makes it fun to work here and visit with everyone.
That's cool. So when you have lunch break, where's your favorite place to eat if you eat in 12 South?
I would probably eat at Frothy Monkey, which is across the street and down a little bit, because I like their salads.
Do you get coffee with the salad?
No, I don't like coffee.
Okay.
I get Diet Coke.
Okay. All right. There you go. So
Yeah.
Frothy Monkey, caffeine and salads.
I think the fun part of this area is the shopping. A lot of the retail shops that have come in recently are high-end or well-known names, and so it makes it really fun to shop here.
This place is like a hotbed for the hippest.
Yes.
Like if a business advertises online,
Yes.
like Jewelry and Marine, like
Yes.
it's in 12 South.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you for your time.
You're
It's
welcome.
great. Shopping, shopping, shopping. Pretty much most any business that you see their ads online on Instagram, that sort of thing, seems like they have a shop here in 12 South. Peoria is like that. We're gonna check out some other places, but shopping, shopping, shopping. If you love that, you gotta check out 12 South. All right, when it comes to wellness, all sort of hip neighborhoods in Nashville, you gotta have your Pilates, you gotta have your cycling, you gotta have your yoga, and here in 12 South, you even have a sauna place. In addition to that, you have sort of a little bit more of a traditional marathon fitness and Sevier Park. This is sort of the gym of the neighborhood. This is where you go to sort of relax, unwind, take the kids to the playground. There's a great spot just on the south end of the 12 South community. So when it comes to schools and safety-wise, this area, this zip code 37204, is a C-. That's not totally different than other communities that are closer to town. You have higher population, there's more crime, they're closer to sort of the middle of the city that you get. This area is no different from that. Depending on what you're looking for, that's just something to keep in mind, but it's not necessarily different than other areas that are closer to town. All right, hopefully now you know whether 12 South is the right community for you and whether you're looking to move here or anywhere in Metro Nashville. My team and I would love to help. We'll treat you like family, make sure you have a 5-star experience. If you would like to reach out, feel free to text, email, find our contact information in the description below. You can also check us out online. We have over 300 5-star Google reviews. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.